All right, good morning, third graders. How's everybody doing this morning? All right, this morning we're going to start a new unit, and this new unit is going to be based on what is reusing and recycling. So, how do we reuse materials that we've already used and repurpose them? So, if we look at this picture, let me make my box smaller. Whoa, bring myself over here to the corner. We notice that maybe we have a brother and sister here who are reusing a tire and they turn it into a tire swing. Raise your hand if you've ever done that. Maybe some of us have. All right. So here's our question. How can we reuse what we already have? So let's go to this next slide and see if this video works.
Reuse and recycle. How can we reuse what we already have? This tire is now a tire swing. It was recycled. Recycling helps keep Earth clean. Someone dropped this bottle on the ground. It could have ended up in the trash, but thanks to Anita, it will be recycled. When we recycle things, they can be made into something new. At this recycling plant, this paper will be made into new paper, egg cartons, building insulation, or even kitty litter. Recycled plastic bottles were made into something new in Taiwan, this building.
Ooh.
It was built using 1.5 million recycled plastic bottles. Before you throw anything away, stop to think about how it could be reused or recycled. The possibilities are endless.
Whoa. I thought that was pretty cool. I did not know that they had made a building out of 1 million recycled water bottles. That's really neat. All right, so moving forward, so let's take a look at some of these pictures. So this picture right here, we have some scuba divers. Then let me move myself. It says tires can be reused to build reefs in the ocean. Algae, barnacles, corals, and oysters become attached to the tires. Fish then live around the reef. Hmm. Old tires can be reused to build the walls of a house. To make the wall, these tires have been filled with dirt and then stacked on top of each other. Like, yeah, I didn't know tires could be used for so many different things. And oh, this is cool. Old tires can also be used creatively. This dinosaur sculpture was made from recycled tires. Oh man, I might have to try to do that sometime. Okay, moving forward, we're going to jump to our vocabulary words for the week. So once we go over these 8 words, you'll then be able to complete the page in your packet. Should be the first page. And then you can complete that with these first 8 questions. So our first word this week is, drum roll. Everyone say conservation. Let's say it together. Conservation. Let's say it 3 times. Conservation, conservation, conservation. So here it says Kara's light bulb saves energy and is a good example of conservation. So conservation is the care of natural resources. So she's taking care of the light bulb, okay, to save energy. Our next word, drum roll please, is discouraged. Everyone say discouraged, discouraged. Sean felt discouraged when he and his mom couldn't find his lost football. So, discouraged is when people are discouraged, they are made to feel like giving up. Raise your hand if you've ever been discouraged. I have when something's very difficult, but then you keep trying, and boom, you are no longer discouraged. So, let's say discouraged one more time. Discouraged. Our next vocabulary word is frustration. Everyone say frustration. Frustration. Diane gasped out of frustration when her computer screen went blank. So, frustration is a feeling of being upset because you can't do or have something. That some of you are frustrated. I know I felt frustrated. I still do. So, our next word, everyone say gazed. He gazed at the sky. Says Tori gazed at the stars through her telescope. So, to gaze is to look steadily at something. So to gaze at the wall, gaze at the ceiling, gaze at the floor. So we just gazed at 3 different things. Okay, our next word this week is going to be jubilant. Everyone say jubilant, 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 jubilant. Ryan's team felt jubilant and delighted when they won the contest. So, to feel jubilant is to feel very happy or joyful. So, they definitely look happy and joyful in that picture. So, it says one more time jubilant. Nice job, nice job. Our next word is, we have one of these bins in the classroom, recycling. Let's say this 3 times. Recycling, recycling, recycling. So Shayla is recycling empty containers. So just like that video, that girl recycled those water bottles. So recycling is putting objects or materials through a special process so they can be used again. Remember, so far we've learned that I didn't know tires could be recycled for so many different purposes. It's pretty neat. Okay. Our next word is, oh, look at those dogs. Look at those puppies. Our next word is remaining. Let's say this 3 times. Remaining, remaining, remaining. These 7 puppies are remaining after we gave 2 away. Something remaining is still in a certain place. So they're remaining in that box until somebody else gets them. Our next word is tinkered. Everyone say tinkered. It's kind of a funny word. Tinkered, tinkered. Let's say it 3 times. Tinkered, tinkered, tinkered. John and his dad tinkered with the bike and got it working again. So tinkered means made small changes to something. So they made some small changes to the bike and they're able to fix it. All right, my friends. So there you have it, our 8 new vocabulary words for the week. Here's going to be your task for today. In your packet, you have 8 questions involving 8 vocabulary words. In order to complete that, if you need to watch this video again, go ahead and rewatch it so you can find the definition for all of the words. So with that, if you have any questions, again, always message me on Dojo, and I'm looking forward to seeing your work. Adios.